That's right.
Let him follow and win, and let Putin say, do what you want, NATO. Just do what you want. There's a thing called Article 5. An attack on one is attack on all, a required response. The idea,
What are you
I
talking
can't
about?
think of a single major leader in the
You
world
can't even
who
think of a
wouldn't
single
trade
thing.
places with the job I've done, what they've done. Because we are a powerful nation. We have wonderful people. It's because of the people, not me. It's because of the American people. They're capable of anything, and they step up when they're needed. And right now, we're needed. We're needed to protect the world because our own
No, we're
safety is at
not.
stake. And again, you want to have a war, just let Putin go ahead and take Kyiv, make sure they move on, see what happens in Poland, Hungary, and other places along that border.
Dude.
Then
I love a buttered biscuit.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing? My Lord Almighty. Hope you're having a good one today. Good to see you all. Let us catch up. I couldn't help it. It was just too much fun. It was already there. Hey, Mickey D. Fun title to me since I spent morning making tomato jam. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Yeah, don't forget to, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Got a few things that we're going to be going over today, and they're pretty straightforward. As you know, I've been covering a little bit of this Sarah Boone. I've got some, some stuff on that, which I think is pretty fun. We got a little bit of what's been going on with Laura Owens, which is always hilarious. And we've got a little more of the I'm sure there's some stuff going on with what the hell's there also. I mean, that there's just so much out there. I don't know if I can cover it all today. Good evening, lady. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's wonderful to see you. Well, good afternoon, Shizzy and chat. Good to see you, D. Robertson. Now, as you know, Sarah Boone has been forced to go pro se. Ooh, it's so awful for her. And I have the document that shows that. But what we have here, and this is per the court. It says the court made findings that the defendant has forfeited her right to counsel. The motion to withdraw was granted. As a condition of Attorney Cashman's withdrawal, she shall provide the court with an order for costs to obtain transcripts of depositions for the 2 witnesses she deposed. Upon completion of the transcription of the depositions transcripts shall be sent directly to the defendant. Do not pass go at the Orange County Jail. Attorney Cashman shall file a notice with the court reflecting that the deposition transcripts were provided to the defendant and all previously set dates remain. All pretrial motions must be filed no later than the close of business on Monday, July 22nd, 2024. So that's less than a month away. The court ordered attorney Cashman to provide the two boxes of discovery. When we're talking about two boxes, they're talking about banker boxes. They're not small. And that's going to be of the discovery with the clerk marked as identification A and identification B. Court will reach out to the jail to inquire how to deliver these to the defendant. Snap. He just got everything that she wanted and everything that she hoped for. And of course, you can almost hear the excuses screaming and crying. Hello, Paula. Good to see you. You can almost hear the defendant screaming and crying, saying, I don't know anything about the law. What am I supposed to do? I need help. Somebody help me. Woe is me. Woe is me. But that's okay because she asked for this. She asked for this in the most brutal way that she could possibly ask for it. And that's what she got. And now she's not too happy about it. And yes, I do have the documents. Give me a second. I'll pull that up because it is quite damn funny. Whenever you look at the document that was sent to her, it is right. Yeah, here it is. It was the motion to withdraw. Just open this up and closes that part of it here. Present this. Share the screen. And it is window. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. So this right here, this is what was filed. This is what was sent. And this is motion to withdraw an order for payment of statutory fee. Now comes undersigned attorney, moves his court to entry order, blah, blah, blah. And now it's going to give a timeline. In support of this motion, the movement would show on 2/26, the Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent the defendant. Marsilio Padilla filed a notice of appearance on the 27th. Defendant this matter initially applied for and had the public defender appoint as counsel. Private counsel seeks substitution of private counsel for all future representation. So they were appointed as counsel, but has now retained private counsel. Florida statutes require payment of $50 application fee to be paid to the individual, and then allowed for it where the undersigned attorney, blah, 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 public defender says they want it withdraw. Is that the wrong? No, that's the wrong one. So that was the first one. Give me a second. Let me find the other one that I was looking for. That was the very first one. This is the one where we're at right now. Sorry about that. This is the one. This is the order. Cause came before the court on June 28th, 2024 on the defense Patricia A. Cashman, which was the last attorney that she had. Court, having reviewed the motion, have reviewed the court file, have reviewed the audio transcripts from various hearings, have considered the positions offered by the counsel, Patricia A. Cashman, Esquire, having considered the testimony offered by a defendant. Oh, poor puppy with little nightmares. Yeah, puppy nightmares. Sarah Boone, and having considered positions offered by the counsel for state, hereby finds the defendant was charged with second-degree murder. That Orange County was appointed to the defendant on the 9th. The public defender moved to withdraw. On the 11th, the order was allowed. Padilla moved to withdraw irreconcilable differences arising between undersigned and defendant. We already covered all that. April 29th, hearing was held on Padilla's motion. At that time of the hearing, Padilla was represented for 2 years, had been representing. The court advised Padilla that the options were not to proceed on Padilla's motion to withdraw or provide the court with more about irreconcilable differences. Padilla requested an opportunity to amend the motion to address these differences, filed them. Lack of trust between herself and Padilla. Padilla filed an amended motion, and gave basically all of the issues, adversarial relationship, and undersigned relationship with the defendant had deteriorated to a point where the undersigned counsel can no longer give effective aid in fair representation. So basically, not giving her, throwing her under the bus, just saying it ain't going to happen. Good to see you, Jacob Castro. I hope you're having a wonderful day, brother. Good to see you. Hey, Alicia. Oh, you need to talk to Daryl Brooks. Oh, yes, this will be entertaining nonetheless. This will be a just. And of course, it has little subsections there that talks about it. On May 10th, the hearing was held. Padilla advised the court that he had no other choice but to file the motion. Due to ethical concerns, defendant confirmed that she wanted to terminate Padilla as her attorney. The state expressed concern of a strategy to allow defense attorney after attorney to represent defendant. The court advised defendant in the state's concern regarding the strategy of defendant being unhappy with every attorney and advised defendant about the dangers of self-representation. The court appointed public defender attorney number 3. Public defender moved to withdraw due to a conflict. That one allowed him to because they had a conflict. They basically represented somebody else. Then there was attorney number 5, further representation, allowing order due to a conflict, of course. In 2022, attorney number 6, Bankowitz in open court requested a continuance due to his recent appointment, and the same is granted. At a pretrial, blah, blah, blah. Bankowitz filed motions to continue, filed a few motions there. They set a status hearing on November for December 20th. On the 19th, the day before, moved to withdraw due to the irreconcilable differences which have arisen between the undersigned, his client, and his family. The undersigned will be unable to effectively and properly continue to represent the defendant. And on the 20th, status hearing was held. Bankowitz did not appear due to a car accident, so they reset it for the 22nd. 22nd, it was held. Bankowitz appeared virtually, and due to technological issues, unable to hear the court. Court reset the status hearing for the 27th. 27th was held on Bankowitz's motion to withdraw. Defendant was present for the hearing and was sworn and conducted a Nelson hearing. The defendant was not seeking to remove Bankowitz. Bankowitz advised the court of the thousands of pages in discovery that he reviewed and organized in his contact and potential use of and collaboration with expert witnesses, including experts that Padilla attorney number 2, utilized. Bankowitz advised the court defendant attempts to call Bankowitz at a rate of 5 to 10 times a day. Bankowitz further advised of his efforts to balance the demands of other clients with the defendant, expectations for the communications. In response, defendant reposted that Bankowitz's representations were untruths, raised Bankowitz's prior public reprimands for lack of communication, then sought to remove Bankowitz. The court pointed out a defense inconsistent statements within minutes of them being made and addressed concerns over defendant's motivations, especially when there is something defendant disagree with. The court specifically advised defendant that she is not entitled to an endless line of court-appointed lawyers until you find one. Oh, that's so horrible. That you personally prefer. The court also explained the circumstances where a defendant could represent herself. Ultimately, defendant did not request to remove Bankowitz. The court denied Bankowitz's motion to withdraw and direct Bankowitz to have a conference with defendant prior to pretrial. The case was continued several times due to his attempts to retain an expert through Jack and Jack's response. The same. During this period, the court received several letters from defendant, which we have started reading. Good afternoon, Fred Kohler. Good to see you. Good afternoon from Omaha. Woohoo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, your caps lock is on. I've done that before. I do that on a regular basis. I'll be typing something in. I'll get like a whole 10 paragraphs and I realize I had my damn caps lock on the whole time. Ah, sucks. Let's see. And so here's the letters that Mo and I have been reading through. Speaking of which, Mo and I will continue on reading these on Mondays if she's up for them, just because we find them so crazy and so wild. And I love Mo's humor. She just puts a smile on my face every single time. She's an absolute doll. Well, on August 22nd, Bankwitz again moved to withdraw because of the same. And Defendant will not be satisfied with any attorney unless said attorney does not have a caseload and can dedicate his or her time solely to Miss Boone's case. Best possible avenue is to have the defendant represent herself, as no attorney can satisfy her. I don't think anybody can satisfy her. Good to see you. Good to see you, Paula. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let me just find in all of your multitasking. Yes. So on September 8th, 2023, an hearing was held on that where his bank was addressed the derogatory statements such as dud, buffoon, and berating behavior. The court advised defendant that the court had received letters from her and the court's colloquy of defendant and her acquiescence to Banquet's withdrawal. The court granted Banquet's motion and appointed Winston Hobson, attorney number 7, set a status conference and a pretrial conference. After setting these dates, the court pointed out the deterioration of the working relationship between defendant Banquets. The court further cautioned that if this becomes a problem on another court-appointed attorney, I'm going to look more closely at what the alleged disputes are. The court further advised that there are certain decisions the attorney gets to make and certain decisions a defendant gets to make, i.e. go to trial and or testify. The court cautioned as to the defendant's unrealistic expectations regarding court-appointed counsel and reminded defendant of her right to retain private counsel. On October 30th, 2023, the status conference was held. Hobson advised as to his conversations with the defendant and setting the status for January 2024. Thereafter, the court set a pretrial conference status as to the readiness for January 16th, 2024, and the trial during trial period beginning 29th of January 2024. And he filed a motion to continue, waiver of presence, and requested a 3-docket continuance. They granted the same, set up retrial conference for May 2024, which is where we started hitting all the craziness again. And on the 1st, Hobson moved to withdraw to irreconcilable differences, and also including but not limited to ethical considerations. Would love to know what these ethical considerations are. Well, thank you, Taz. I appreciate it. Hugs to me and the family. Oh, we had such a great time. Oh, just a reminder of how special each person is. All our people are special. Yeah, we got good family. They're actually had a game today. They went to go see the Braves game, and I'm not really big on crowds. I had a hard time at the aquarium yesterday. That's where the wife and the family and I went. If you see any of the videos that I've released 2 of them. One I did as a short. It should be coming out here in about 20 minutes. And I also released one for members only. And that one should be coming out, I believe, at midnight. So if you're a member, you'll get it. If not, you'll see it at midnight. And you'll get like the continuation of the short. It's pretty cool. Did it for some fun. That was something I worked on. I've got some other stuff, but I'm still debating on whether I'm going to show those or not. Those are much shorter videos, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Defendant's demand make it difficult work with. As a key substance defense, Hobson advised that the retained and undisclosed expert is not keeping with what the defendant has in mind. Court found that all of defendant's relationships with all court-appointed counsel have deteriorated such that the defendant and the court-appointed counsel cannot work together. Court twice advised defendant that defendant may not be provided another court-appointed attorney and that defendant would have to represent herself if circumstances similar to Hobson's motion to withdraw occur. Court further advised defendant about the dangers of self-representation due to defendant's lack of legal training and knowledge. Defendant never stated that she did not understand that she may not be provided another attorney. Court granted Hobson's motion to withdraw and appointed Patricia Cashman and attorney number 8. Lucky number 8, you would think at this point that this defendant would say, maybe I just shut my damn cake hole and let them do their job. The court is aware of Cashman's extensive experience representing criminal defendants as both an assistant public defender and in private practice, including representing defendants accused of the Red Roma, and is likely well known to be able and willing to deal with and manage difficult clients. The court set a status hearing for April 12, 2024. On April 12, 2024, it was held. Cashman advised as to the depositions and so on and so forth. But, of course, on June 7th, 2024, a status hearing was held. Cashman addressed her dates of availability for trial. Defendant was present for the hearing and was sworn. Thereafter, defendant advised the court of walking out of at multiple meetings with Cashman, which was confirmed. Cashman utilized a pretend judge to oversee defendant and Cashman, launching multiple attacks on Cashman's professionalism and providing the court with letters dated June 4th, 2024 and June 7th, 2024, and both of which were filed on June 21st, 2024. Cashman advised to her efforts to spend time on the case so far was only 20 hours, which is a lot. I mean, put it to you this way. 20 hours is a lot of hours to be spending on a case. Okay. If you've got multiple cases that you're working, you might work on each one an hour a day. Say you've got 50 to 100 cases that you're working on that are active cases. Now, not all of them are you doing something every single one, but you're charging by the hour. More than likely, if she's a private attorney, it could be anywhere between $300 and $400 or $200 and $400. Now, you start adding those $200 or $400 up, and you're looking at $5 to $10 grand easily that she spent of her own time. It gets pricey. It's really, really pricey. That doesn't include, supplies, drive time, crap like that. Cashman addressed disagreements on legal strategy, including defendants attaching importance to issues that may not be legally important. And riposte. I think I said that right. Defendant accused Cashman of lies and half-truths. Cashman moved to withdraw under Florida. Regulated the Florida bar. Substantial risk that the representation of one or more clients will be materially limited by the lawyer's responsibilities to another client, and irreconcilable differences included but not limited to ethical considerations have arisen such that counsel can no longer provide representation. On June 28th, 2024, a hearing was held on Cashman's motion to withdraw. Cashman relied on the Florida rule regulating the Florida bar for the basis for withdrawal. At no time has defendant refused to accept the services of any of her 7 appointed attorneys. Both the United States and Florida constitutions guarantee that basically just tells you what the law is. So we know what that is: forfeiture of right. The defendant in a criminal case can forfeit a right to court-appointed counsel. Forfeiture is an extreme measure that follows from the defendant's abuse or manipulation of the right of counsel and results in the defendant being required to represent himself, even though he has not waived counsel and may still want legal representation. Forfeiture is a judicial response that adapts the course of legal proceedings to the defendant's choice to engage in misconduct that undermines the legitimate exercise of the right to counsel, which is very important. I'm too old and mean for the crowds now. If one tries me, the feelings they get, there will be some by the time I'm done. It's more than just a panic attack. I get vicious, like really mean. Like I'll elbow a child in the head, kind of mean. No, I wouldn't do that. But there might be somebody that gets hurt in the process of me just getting away from people. So I tend to not get around large crowds. Just I can't keep my eyes on everything. I'm old, I'm slow, and I'm fat. So kids are sending me pictures of them sticking their tongue out. I love it. Oh, that's great. They're all at the game. Got ice cream all over their face. Oh, I gotta type it back. Oh, that's awesome. Sending them all kinds of hugs. I absolutely hate crowds. Crowds are phobic. The thing is, this only started happening as I got older. It wasn't really a phobia. It was more I could see that I just didn't want to be in a crowd. I felt like my head was on a swivel too much. Um, so that's about what happened. Just was like, oh no, time to not be there. just just was just angering to me. As said before, defendants recalcitrance, something like that, to the attorneys who were not conflicted out, which were 1, 2, 3, 4 antagonism, hostility, and the attacks on the professionalism of Padilla, notably over a year after the fact, see footnote 9 above, of Bankowitz of Cashman and personal attacks on Padilla, Bankowitz, and Cashman. Each of these attorneys were required to withdraw. It has become apparent to the court the defendant will not permit herself to be represented by anyone. Additionally, the withdrawal of 8 different attorneys, 7 which were court appointed, leads to a determination that defendant had forfeited his/her right to counsel. See Watson, receded from other grounds by Waller v. State. Under Florida law, the facts at bar amount to binding forfeiture of the right of counsel. And there is that answer. As the court finds, defendant has forfeited the right to court appointed counsel under Florida law. There's no obligation to conduct a Feretta hearing or otherwise warn a defendant of the dangers of proceeding pro se, because they have basically been dangered multiple times. Call it people fatigue. That might be it, Mickey D. That might be it. It might just be people fatigue. You're 60 years old and your generation had to get the switch off the tree or a spoon from the kitchen, and I knew why were you getting them. Yeah, exactly. I froze for a second. Oh, I don't know. Could be anything that's causing it. Yeah, big difference in when I grew up and the way people are treated now. Court can find by a waiver of conduct to the right of counsel. Waiver by conduct requires the defendant be warned about this. And basically, she has, as of June, oh, geez, this case has been continued 16 times. As of June 26, 2024, the case has been pending 4 years, 3 months, and 5 days from the date of the filing. 4 years it has been pending. Like they can't get any movement on it. Actions speak louder than words. All the defendant's words seem to reveal a desire to go to trial. However, as set forth herein, her actions, inability to work with court-appointed counsel are repeated over and over, allowing defendant to her 8th court-appointed attorney, her 9th attorney overall, will only serve to delay the case further and encourage defendant to persistent efforts to prevent the resolution of the case on its merits, the concept of which was first brought defendant's attention on May 10th, 2022. Defendant complains that Bankowitz Hobson failed to meet and communicate, and when defendant is provided court-appointed counsel who will meet and communicate, the ways and means of meeting and communicating are unacceptable to the defendant. I do not accept the way that you are going to meet with me. No, I'm going to give you a call on my time, lady. You'll be 61 next Thursday. Well, congratulations, Ella. That's wonderful. Being 61, that is beautiful. Oh, and 68, man. You guys don't look a day over 40. Feels like you're 100 times. There you go. Under Florida law, the facts at bar amount to a binding waiver of the right of counsel, orders an injunction. So his thing was ordered to withdraw, or Cashman was a female. Then there was a little bit of money. The deposition transcripts shall be sent directly to defendant Sarah Boone by Cashman at the Orange County Jail. Thereafter, Cashman shall file a notice with the court reflecting those depositions as everything I said earlier. Defendant Sarah Boone has forfeited, not may, but has forfeited her right to court-appointed counsel. Alternatively, defendant Sarah Boone has has by her conduct waived her right to appoint court-appointed counsel. That's, I think, what they meant to say. Bad typing, spelling. It should have said, through her conduct, waived her right. By her conduct, waived her right for appointed counsel, court-appointed counsel. This shall remain specifically. And they're not saying just a little bit. They're saying very specifically that this case shall remain for trial for the 2-week trial period beginning Monday, October 7th, 2024. This is going to be a 2-week trial. This is longer than they gave Laura Owens and Clayton Eckert, to present their case by about 2 weeks. They did that in 2 hours. Oof. And will not be continued for any reason, might not be continued. No, not for any reason will this be continued except by extraordinarily good cause. And such extraordinarily good cause shall not include retention of counsel by the defendant. Said, we don't care if you have an attorney or not. We are going forward. If you get an attorney before October 7th, if you get an attorney on October 6th, all they have to do is jump right in because we are moving forward. Like, no motion is an attorney going to be able to file. She could retain the best defense attorney in the world, and it isn't going to matter. Because they will tell her it goes straight on. We're not stopping. Been delayed too long. The judge is tired of it. Any and all pretrial motions in this case must be filed no later than the close of business on Monday, July 22nd, 2024. So anything that she wants to file or anything that anybody else wants to file for pretrial motions, no later than the close of business on Monday, July 22nd, 2024. Done and ordered in chambers at Orlando County, Orange County, Florida, the 28th day of June, 2024. Michael S. Kranick, Circuit Judge. And that's it. And they sent all the copies out. Ooh, that's going to be good. State Attorney for the 9th Judicial, Florida, valid via hand delivery, Anita Burrows, blah, blah, blah. And that is it. That is all that they needed to show. The judge is done with her shenanigans. Now, if you want to know why the judge is done with her shenanigans, like a little more detail, by here on Monday, check it out. You will see, so much more detail. If you don't believe me, just go back to last week and look at the dramatic readings. So I've started doing some more there. Heat index is 105 here today. Yeah, it was probably about 110, 115 today, something like that. It's pretty crazy hot out there. You're the youngster of the chat, 1976, but the way you were raised, one would think I grew up in the 40s, 60s. Okay. I understand. I believe you, Heidi. 76. Wow, you are a youngster. Very young. Oh, it is hilarious. You're not. You're just a little bit younger than my wife. Is that right? Yeah, younger than my wife. Older than my wife. No, you're older than my wife. Damn it. My math is not good at mathing right now. Oh, Yes. So that is what we've got going on this week. Is we'll be doing some more of those dramatic readings, and that is until we're finished with Sarah Boone. And then once we're done with Sarah Boone, we've got other ones that I plan on moving on to. Now thinking. Yes, that's me. Yeah, don't let it break me, because it will. If I think too hard, my brain just stops functioning altogether. Gets weird, crazy whenever that happens. Um, I think I'm getting old. Crap like that. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, you were going to college in 76. Nice. It will corrupt your youth. Oh yeah, you have no idea how much your youth will be corrupted. We also have some other stuff that's gonna be coming on. We've got, oh my, a really, really good one. Really, really good one. Where did that one go? Did I pull it up? Oh yes, I did. I think this is it. Oh, I did. Okay. So this was 2022. No, this is an old one. I think I've got the link here somewhere. Give me just a second. I'll pull it up. It's pretty good. Where did I have that? Thought I had this thing downloaded, but apparently I did not. Oh, okay. Very cool. Oops, let me change that. Edit. Oops. I just got a message I got to respond to. Oh, sorry about that. If able. I just got a message for somebody join. I was like, I said yes, and then I realized the family might be back by then. We will see. We will see. Yeah, we got. Okay. Sorry, that's always crazy. Where is what I was looking for? It was right here. Open new chat, and it's you see, I'm pretty sure that this is it right here. Here we go. This is it. I found it. I found it. The debate.
Wants to shut down this country, and I want to keep it open. And we did a great job by shut it down. Wait a minute, Joe. Let me shut you down for a second, Joe. Just for 1 second. I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen. You could never have done the job that we did. You don't have it in your blood. You could have never done that job. I know how to do the job. I know how to get the job. Well, you didn't. It's on the ballot in the court. I don't think so. In the court. Well, there's nothing happening there. Donna, would you don't know her now. Make sure you, in fact, let people know you're a senator. I'm not going to answer the question. Why would you answer that question? The question is, the radical left. Would you shut up, man? Listen, who is on your list, Joe? Who's on your list? Gentlemen, not by much. I beat him a whole hell of a lot. I'm here standing facing you, old buddy. Pocahontas would have left 2 days early. You would have lost every prize. All he knows how to do is Tuesday. You got very lucky. Here's the deal. I got very lucky. I mean, you're very lucky tonight as well. The president, can you let him finish, sir? He doesn't know how to do that. He has. You'd be surprised. You picked be surprised. The wrong guy, the wrong night at the wrong time. Listen, you give number better health care at a much lower price. Because by the way, he doesn't know how. He doesn't know how to do that. Fixed it. He has never offered a plan to an extent. He has never done a single thing. No, but probably does. Obama realizes they're both speaking at the same time, and it's still that's the president's answer. Many of you Democrat governors said President Trump did a phenomenal job. We worked with the governor. Oh, really? Go take a look. The governor said I did a phenomenal job. Most of them said that. No matter what you say to them, they give you bad press on it. It's just fake news. They give you good press. They give me bad press because that's the way it is, unfortunately. But let me just tell you something. I don't care. I've gotten used to it. He gets a lot smarter, a lot quicker. Mr. President, did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word. Oh, give me a break. Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe. 47 years you've done nothing. Let's have this debate.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Oh God. Oh man, sorry. that that made my day. I want to damn it. I want to thank Rosamund for that. That was awesome. Oh, she sent that to me. That was so beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay. So we have the latest subscribe to second. Gmail.go. And then done. Jeez. Maybe later. Don't care. All right. So here we go. So what it is this right here. This. Oh, for the love of God, does he need a link for this? Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea how enjoyable that would be. Too funny. How are you? How are you? Mm-hmm. So this is what we've got here. This was on July 22nd, 2022. And I will just present it, share the screen. So this is what was going on. I wanted to share what eventually made me leave an abusive relationship I was in. This note on a cocktail napkin was from a very brave stranger. Oh, so this was a brave stranger that wrote this on July 22nd, 2020. That is not the latest. That's 4 freaking years ago. That's 4 freaking years ago. Let me go and back up here really quick because there's a newer one out here. And that one would be June 25th, 2020. And let's see if we've got it quick. It'll be in documents. See, I thought I had this one downloaded, but apparently there was a new one that came out. I haven't looked at this since then. It's so bad of me. Thumbnails, documents. Go. Just want to make sure. Yeah, that I had not looked at it since then. Go. Save and open this thing up. And stop the screen. And share screen. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, this is too funny. This is too funny. All right. I'll hide that one there. We'll pull this up right here. All right. Prepare to be disturbed. Are you guys ready for some disturbing crap? Adultering means no to adultering. Adulting. Yes. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Who's this? Oh, it's her lover. In the midst of this nightmare, my animals, like my mini horse Nugget, have been my saving grace, helping me survive what I wish wouldn't on my worst enemy. Doesn't this sound familiar? This sounds really familiar to Amber Heard. Hunted by hate, surviving a vicious smear campaign. Oh, imagine waking up every day to a living nightmare that's been my reality since mid-September of 2023. A group of people calling themselves Justice for Clayton or JFC are dedicated to destroying every facet of my life. They just don't want to defame me. They want to annihilate me. They attack my ability to work, to pursue my passions, to hold on to any shred of decent reputation. Well, you have to have a decent reputation to hold on to a decent reputation. Oh my, I just had a big dog stranger in your backyard. Nice. Hopefully it's a good dog. The constant harassment was shattered my mental health. That is not good. I cry every day, overwhelmed by the sheer cruelty and malice directed at me. Well, sweetheart, why? Think about this, darling. Why do you have so much hate and malice coming towards you? Is it because they called you out on your bullshit? Now, there's certain things about being a mean girl. You've all known them. You've all seen them. There's certain girls that are just damned right, vicious and mean. And we know what that looks like. We know what mean girls look like, where they are constantly harassing somebody. They're going out on a limb to attack them. Now, there's a big difference between a mean girl and somebody that's calling someone out that is being a mean girl, like punching back at the bully. And that's what happened with this girl. This constant harassment has shattered my mental health. She cries every day. This goes far beyond cyberbullying. This is a calculated, vicious assault aimed at dismantling every aspect of my existence. It's hard not to feel hopeless most days. No, it isn't. If it were true. But most days, they don't give two craps about you. Here's the thing. You put yourself into a spotlight. You put yourself into a spotlight in a bad way. It would be no different than me attacking somebody and hurting them publicly. It can't be Elo's fault. How dare you? Look, psycho. Yes. It's much easier for you to just turn around, apologize, say, that was wrong of me to do. Not going to happen again. I'm working on self. Thank you very much. And then don't read any of the comments. Or if you're looking for validation, you're never going to get it. Internet is cruel and horrible. You will not get any sort of validation whatsoever. Now, me personally, I'd invite Laura Owens to come on here. Have a talk. Tell me how you really feel. And I guarantee you, people in my chat will be nice. Or I'll mute them or ban them, but they'll be nice. They'll behave, and we'll have a conversation. Because my chat's pretty damn awesome. They know how to behave. You want to come on here, sweetheart. You want to talk about it. You want to tell your story and not have to go on Medium, because you know they're going to call you a liar. You know they're going to call you all kinds of names and horrible things. But if you want a place to come hang out and get your story out there, because apparently Medium isn't working for you. More than anything, I want to make positive impact on the world, but as you will see, they do everything in their power to stop me from doing that. I'm giving you the power. Come on. Come by. Swing on. This isn't a piece for them to dissect and mock. It's for you, the person who isn't a cult member, to understand that I'm not a demon they make me out to be. No one ever calls you a demon. Now, some might call you a demon, but I'm not calling you a demon. To understand that I'm not a demon they make me out to be, I want you to see the full extent of their efforts to ruin me and understand that I'm not the person they claim I am. I want so badly to work, to help people, and to make a positive impact on the world. All we want is for you to do that also. I think that's what everybody wants for you, Laura. Make a positive impact on the world. It's not hard to stop being a shit. See, there at one point in time, you could have said, yes, it was horrible. I did lie. I did bad things. But you've gotten so far down into your bullshit that nobody will believe you. It's like the bear that cried wolf, or the kid that cried wolf. Yeah. This is dark reality for what you're up against: a ceaseless, targeted assault designed to obliterate you. Okay, don't care. Yeah, because it was paternity scandal, manipulated Google search results. Oh, this is straight out of Amber Heard. Oh my God. This is what my nightmare looks like. These screenshots are from a Discord chat where JFC members are hell-bent on destroying me. Okay. So it's a Discord chat. Why are you reading a Discord chat? If you don't like what you're hearing, change the channel. See, here's the problem. If you feel like you're being bullied upon, if you feel like you're getting bad press, change the channel. Don't pay any attention to it. It's really easy. Do this. I have Discord loaded and follow a storm chaser, but can't figure it out. Yeah, most people can't. Wow. Yes, they sound exactly the same, all the same personality. It is crazy to me that she has got some sort of issue. They're manipulating SEO. I don't know what SEO is, to make sure the JFC, website negative information are the first thing you see when you search your name. No, you keep it in the news. See, here's a beautiful thing that a lot of content creators don't figure out. If you don't like what's being talked about you, all you got to do is not listen. Turn it the F off. If you're worried about your press, you got problems. It's okay, Puck. Chill. You don't need to have all of this garbage bothering you. You just stop listening to it. If the garbage is coming out is bull, don't stop listening to it. And I'll explain it maybe on more of a personal term here. Back whenever I started the YouTubes, I got involved in a group that I didn't really like the path that my channel was taking. That's the best way to put it. I didn't like the path that my channel was taking. It was turning into a drama channel, and it was about to get me in a bunch of hot water, and I didn't even know it at the time. Well, I had some very wise people that said, you're about to screw up really bad. And I could have gone and not listened to them and went ahead and did the thing. But it really got my channel like lots of traction. I mean, I had a particular stream that just took off, got me a lot of recognition. A lot of people were really interested, got a lot of mods pissed off at me at the same time. But because I had people step in and say, if you want a drama channel, that's fine, but just know that you'll always be a drama channel. You'll always be chasing drama. You'll always be in the center of drama. Stop looking for it. Stop chasing after it. Drama's going to happen regardless, which it does. If you've been watching YouTube long enough, you'll see the drama happens. You've got drama with Nick Ricchetti. You got drama with What the Hales. You got drama with any big channel that gets big, they get drama. And you have people that are always willing to follow it and look at it, check it out, and enjoy it and watch you burn. That's up to you. You can get tons of followers off of it, but that will be what your channel is doing. Not saying that there isn't channels that aren't successful doing that, but that wasn't how I wanted my channel to have success. For me personally, I thought it would be limiting because I'm more of variety. I give you guys a different variety of a lot of different things. And the cool part is if you don't like one part of it, you say, hey, we don't like when you're talking politics. We want to hear more about Laura Owens. Well, guess what? You can come by whenever I'm talking about Laura Owens. If you come by and you say, I want to hear more of What the Hales, just wait until I cover something on What the Hales. If you like me covering something that's news or politics related, just watch and see whenever I talk about those. And then, of course, I have Monday streams, which are just me being a complete idiot, not knowing half the stuff that I'm talking about and enjoying it, having a good time. It's more variety. It is completely different from anything else you're going to find. And I think it's possible to give a good rounded bit of bullshit to everybody. And that's what I'm doing. Just lots of bullshit and having fun with it. Come around on certain nights, I might be doing dramatic reading or I might be doing AI story time. We're having fun over here. And I hope it inspires other people to do the same, to have a little bit of fun. That is the best part about doing what I do. Getting back to my story. At one point in time, there was these people that were reaching out to me and wanted me to join up with them for streams. And I explained to them that my content is drama free. I mean, I'll talk about drama, but if you want me to get involved in it or start going after somebody or attacking somebody, I just don't want to have any part of it. If I do attack somebody, it's me that's attacking them, not anybody else. I don't need a whole gang of people going after somebody on my behalf. That takes away my agency and my ability to dislike something or dislike anything. I mean, I can even talk back whenever I first started. I had some not too kind words say about Megan Fox, but I also think that she's a great person. Just one of her takes I didn't like, and I'm allowed to have those takes. Did it ruin anything between her and I? Hell, I doubt it. She probably didn't even know that I said anything. It'd be something she had to go way back to pull up. And if she saw it, she'd probably go, he's partially right, or he's just an idiot, or whatever. It wouldn't matter. You know why it didn't matter to her? Because she doesn't live her life to please me. And that's the same way that Laura Owens needs to think about herself is if you're living your life to get a good response or a bad response from people, then you're not living your life. You're living other people's life. You have to do these things for yourself. You have to say, hey, this is my stance and this is what I stand by, and I stand by what I said. And even if it's a bad take, at least you're not going to back down. And maybe you said something you didn't quite agree with, but it was just something in the moment of being an ass or an ass hat or being trolly or doing something that wasn't nice. Doesn't hurt to ask for, forgiveness, or at least resolve that you're never going to get it. This girl is just looking for drama. If she doesn't want it, all she has to do is walk away from it. I can remember a time when there was a certain YouTuber that came on and did something really stupid on the YouTubes and got lambasted for it, and then continued to double down, tried to backtrack, and just basically got run off the interweb. I mean, they're still doing fine. They're successful and they've moved on, but they don't stream anymore. It happens. YouTube and all of this stuff is not for the faint of heart. If you've got any feelings whatsoever, well, I guarantee you there is a whole crew out there that is more than happy to stomp on your feelings and call you a piece of garbage at a moment's notice. Will it happen to me? Most likely. Oh yeah, I guarantee it. There'll probably be a lot of people that don't like me. I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for the popularity contest. I'm here to grow my channel. I'm here to have some fun. I'm here to take my mind off of regular everyday life that is, much shittier than the stuff she's dealing with. Really? This is all you have to deal with is negative information about you on the interwebs? Really? Wow. I got a good friend of mine that's dying of cancer. He'll be lucky if he makes it through the end of the fucking year. And you're bitching about this? Screw you, Laura Owens. Screw you, Shizzy Wisnut, for, bitching about it, because there's much more people that have much worse. I've learned to hold that backspace down instead of hitting send. Yeah. If you've got anything controversial that you're going to send out on the interwebs, make sure that you've got a good backspace button. Made a mistake. I'm sorry. I cannot change what has happened. I will do my best not to do it again. Exactly. And then actually try to do it. By doing this, they're ensuring I can't escape the harassment. Yeah, tough titty, girl. Okay. No, what is this podcast connect apple.com? See, I don't understand, because I don't know what the hell this is. I have a podcast. I don't even care. Leaving bad reviews on your podcast. Ooh, bad reviews on your podcast. Oh, my pussycat hurts. Oh, serious concerns. Oh, she's getting disciplinary actions. Violation of USEF Code of Conduct. I am writing to report Laura Michelle Owens, a competitor within the USEF Blenheim and AHJA community, regarding recent court findings released June 18th in Laura Owens. The court determined that Ms. Owens engaged in unreasonable, fraudulent litigation, altered medical records, blah, 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 of their country and acts as ambassadors for the sport. Miss Owens is scheduled to participate in the Blenheim June Classic this week. Oh, yeah, they went after her livelihood right there. Well, it says that referral for criminal review. It says the USEF Code of Conduct requires members to respect the laws of their own country and act as ambassadors for the sport. Yeah. That right there is going after somebody. Sometimes my backspace button gets stuck and sends things anyway in chats. Oops. Oh, I do that all the time. Trust me. The queen of the dribble. Yes, Paula. Given the severity of these fines, they're urging them to review the court ruling, consider appropriate disciplinary action. Now, that is always possible that somebody can do that. That's a personal issue. They're welcome to do that. Now, if they do a review, what are they going to find, Laura? Are they going to find that you are doing everything respectable, that you are doing everything within the law? Just because a court finds you, does that represent the equestrian community poorly? if you think that it does, maybe you should have thought about that before you acted the way that you did. And if so, there's a simple way to resolve this. You can file an appeal. You can file appeal with the Esquitarian community. Equestrian, whatever. Claiming a fall claiming a fall in caused my epilepsy. What? The harassment you face continues with the YouTube channel. Okay. Trying to embarrass you by posting a video. That's another. How would you know unless you're doing a search for it? Unless you're doing a search for it. Oh, your ex's false claims of taking a video of you falling off. Video at a horse show in San Juan. He was actually 100 miles away. I don't think he ever did he? I don't think he ever filed it. Did he claimed he took? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Of course, I don't follow their bullshit close enough. But if he did own a video, what does it matter? Maybe he owns it. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just took it off the interwebs. I don't know. If you believe the taxi claims are verified, I was the one who sent this video labeled bloops, oops, guess my victim lied to JFC cult members, just like he lied to me many, 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 many times. Okay, your mom shot this video on your phone, so he doesn't own it. I just sent it to him after he fell. Okay. Okay. Cool, I guess. She's queen of the dribble. If I went to jail, you have to take away all her electronics. Oh, that would be, she would find a way. Laura Owens doesn't have a good seat, so of course she falls off. Well, that's true. It's hard to know where to start on this one. I didn't land on my head. I landed on my feet. I didn't go to the hospital after. Okay. Did she? I don't know. Is that what she claimed? See, it seems like she's pulling up a bunch of stuff here, and we'll go over this in more detail at some other point. But this is the latest from Laura Owens. She has got her issues. They're trying to stop her from selling things on Facebook. Don't care. All right. So this is all sweet. You guys, if you're having problems with people giving you a hard time, you can file an appeal with Facebook. It's a pain in the ass. It's a long hill climb uphill, but after a period of time, if you don't let them know that they're getting to you, they'll stop. They have better things to do. At least most normal people have something better to do. Right now, sweetheart, you are content. You are content. That's what it is. You are content. If you don't want to be content, then stop giving them content. Hey, Roxanne, how you doing? Roxanne McClellan. Hey, Shizzy, what's up? Never mind. This right here is some more of the stuff that I'm going to be covering in further episodes today. Like I said, I've got a little bit of a schedule I've been working on, just getting, because a lot of people are like, what when are you streaming? What are you streaming? Well, every morning I stream. Throughout the week. Throughout the week I stream every morning. Oh, that's hilarious. So every morning I do a stream, and then on Mondays I usually do a dramatic reading. Sometimes I'll continue those on Tuesdays, or I might do some soft sits on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, you use that one in the garden for a scarecrow. I didn't think that. The crows thought it was a bathroom. You talking about Laura Owens or Amber Heard? So bad. Oh my god. Ah, Lisa Finn and Roxanne. Oh, you wake up to me every morning. Well, thank you. And Teresa, that's another thing. Teresa, that's sort of what I've been working on with my schedule here, because there's going to be one day in the week that I'm going to start reading Teresa's book on to you guys. It'll be good. Be good. We'll have a good time with it. We'll have some fun. We'll be nice. We'll be nice. She did ask me if I would be nice. I will be nice, but I'm still gonna have fun with it. We're gonna make it fun. But I will be nice. And don't worry, I'm not an editor, so it's not like I'm gonna give you a hard time. Oh no. Yes, Teresa. We are gonna have some fun with you with the book that you sent me. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna read that and just be prepared to, cut little pieces out of it if you want to. Cut out all the joking around. Oh, I may do it really serious too. You never know what'll happen whenever I do these kinds of things, because I don't know what I'm getting into. I never know what I'm going to get into. if Laura goes to jail or not, we're all sentenced to a lifetime of her dribble. Exactly. This will be awesome. It'll be awesome. There's a nation worldwide Christian events here every year. All the big time riders are here in Big Time Horse. Guess who has never rode in that event? Very big possibility. I mean, there's she's pretty small potatoes from what I understand, but I don't know. See, I don't give two craps about Laura Owens. That's why she could come over here on this channel. She could give her story. We'd probably actually have a really good conversation. As long as she didn't start in on her weird crying and stuff like that, and she's willing to have fun be made at her, because that's what I would do. We would just relentlessly like poke fun at one another. It's not a hard thing to handle. All you have to do is just lay back and enjoy it. just enjoy it a little bit. That's so serious. It's like the Joker. And then, of course, what I'm going to try to start doing for you guys is do an update once a week of some of the stuff that we're covering, some of the stuff that we have going on. Let you know what's on the horizon. And as we get further in towards the debates, towards the political realm, which is going to drive you guys crazy that hate politics. Okay, we'll cover some of that tonight too. We'll be talking, a little bit more politics, some of the stuff that might be going on, which is usually part of my morning stream. And hell, you don't even have to agree with me. We can just sit there and have fun. Because that's what I'm trying to do, is make a little bit of the politics fun. There are some things that, anger me and make me wonder why I continue to support the United States the way that I do. But geez, I mean, I can't help it. I guess it's just because I was freaking born here. I'm a Native American, damn it. Oh man, my wife is getting tired in the heat. She's already had a couple of beers. Shame on her. Drink some water, woman. Ah, Texas Jen. Oh yes. And you guys probably hadn't seen it, but I did work on a song for Texas Jen. Yes. Yes, I did. I started, couldn't help it. Texas Jen brought out the best or the worst in me. So I did create a song for Texas Jen. I'm gonna have to pull it up now because she's here. You guys probably hadn't heard it. And I know she's heard it because I sent it to her. Let me see if I've got it. Let's see if it's a video file or an audio file. I think it's audio file. Let me see. So videos. I think this is it right here. Yeah, here it is. Got it right here.
Small or big, it ain't the same. We all play different games. Short or tall, we rise and fall. Size tells not the balls. Gotta fit just right, you see. In this world of mystery, hold on tight, don't let go. Size it up, make it grow. Size, everything matters, big not small. Every rise and fall. Call, stand tall, never small. Wide and narrow, plain as day, each in our own special way. Locked in tight, lose a bit. What you got, let it fit. Doesn't matter, day or night. Size is endless in its flight. Take the space on the room. Size fills up the silent gloom.
It's nice. It's easy. Yeah.
Wide or narrow, plain as day, each in our own special way. Locked in tight, lose a bit. What you got, let it fit. Doesn't matter, day or night. Size is endless in its flight. Take the space on the room. Size fills up the silent gloom.
Played? I don't know. It could have been anything.
Size that is a star. everything matters, big not small.
Oh, wait for it. It'll be coming out.
Rise and fall. Size, everything matters, hear the call. Stand tall, never small.
No, I don't. I have horrible memory. That was before my time.
Do you wanna make her big and strong, large and grow? Fill the space on her heart. The infinite size that is a star.
Suno does some weird stuff, man. Like I could imagine somebody just kicking back listening to this. Take care, boss lady. Or is boss lady really? Or Alicia? Now the image here is hilarious. The image just kills me. What does that look like? I think it looks like a fountain. We'll go feed your horses, Alicia. You take care. We'll see you soon. Take care of them beautiful, beautiful horses. That is a pretty horse that you got there too. So yeah, that was the one that I did for for Texas Jet. It does not. If it is, it's got lots of extra things going on there. Yes, it's fun. It's fun. This beat would be great for your PT workouts and you start doing it again. Yeah, pretty easy. Oh, and you guys were talking about this a minute ago, and like Captain Kurt said, RIAA has no case. There's no limitations on how music is created. Their whole case revolves around sampling, and the law is already clear on that. So AI will win, possibly, but maybe not. Who knows? If not, they'll make it more difficult, and basically it'll raise the price that people have to pay to use that service, and then there will all be kinds of disclaimers and crap like that. Here's the thing. It's more than just about going after AI, because you have to remember that the RIAA, or basically all of the major record companies, have endless supply of money. Whenever I say endless supply of money, all you have to do is think about how many albums did Taylor Swift sell? Okay. Now multiply that times 1,000. And then take every single penny out of that and quadruple that. And you might have an idea of how much money that they are making just by existing. I mean, they do pay out, but I've already eliminated all the payouts. That's why it's such a low amount, why it's quadrupled and not times, 6 million. It is amazing how much money these record companies make. So they can make it very difficult on anybody wanting to do business if they so desire. And then whenever they realize that it won't work going after Suno, they'll start going after individuals that use the material. Now, you can sit there and argue it all you want to, but if you get in the middle of a lawsuit, how much fun is that going to be for you? Because they've got the backing of not one, but 10 major record labels. And I'm sure more would jump in. They've got that kind of funding to go after you. How much do you think you can fight against them? It's easier said than done. It's like going up against the state. Yeah, the state will give up at some point in time. These people will not. They will continue to go after people constantly. I quite like the song. Fuck that. All right. Exactly. You created 2 for your channel, but do you have to do something? Do I have to do with something? With YouTube? Do you have to do something with YouTube? No. No, the ones that if I created songs for you using anything, you should be fine. If I used any of my own music, you're fine. Like if you ever get a copyright on any of those things, just put in a request and say you have permission. It's pretty straightforward. If you say that you have permission and I see who it's coming from, I'll release it. So don't ever have to worry about that. And then I'll make sure that it's permanent. I'll make sure it's permanent. That I sold you the rights for, for like a hand job or something. I don't know. It'll be something like that. It'll be something ridiculous. Don't ever worry about it. If you're coming on here, I'm not the kind of person to copyright strike people. That's just not really my thing. Now if it's something that I worked on for myself, that's a little bit different story. If it's something that I created, to serve my own purposes, and somebody uses it, I might say something, but generally I won't do that. I'm usually very specific about what I use. Hey, Gutters Girl. Also another thing I do with that's the other thing I do is this music stuff, which if you come on in the morning streams, hell, at any point in time, if you ever super chat, all you have to do is tell me what kind of song you want, and I will put it in to Suno, and I will create a song that will be put out there for everybody. And it could be anything. And I will spend my time making sure that we get like the best version of it. It won't be just like, oh, let's throw something random up there. Like I actually take some time to make sure it sounds good. I try to. You've been trying to find your song and can't find it in the playlist. It should be there in the masses. I'll double check. Pretty sure that I've got it in there. Let's see. Let me pull up playlists and we will go to AI songs for the masses. Open it up. AI, because I've got the Rambo in there. Double Trouble. Blessings in the Deep. Twilight Blues. See. No, that's about breastfeeding. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Got Guns and Sand. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is one of them. Here we go. We'll just we'll pull it up for you guys so you can see. Share screen. Boom, boom. There we go. See, I've got these right here.
It's 3:15, tapping away on the keys, trying to stay awake. See, but my fingers start slipping, my mind starts to fade. Can't fight the sleep, no matter how hard I pray.
Then we got this one.
Hit the road, feel the groove all night long. We're on the moon.
Got this one.
Beneath the moonlight's glow, a symphony unfolds in the key of shadows, where darkness takes its hold. Melodies.
Got one for
Down the
Red Bro.
highway,
Got another one.
down,
Whoops.
driving down the highway.
Simple Sunday morning.
Eggs from our backyard and toast. Nothing fancy, but it's what I love the most. I wake up early with the sun rising high, sipping on my coffee, watching time go by.
Eternal Flame.
Everything's peaceful.
We're battle fought with strength and might, a warrior spirit, burning bright in fear and fire. For you, you've reached the end. The cancer's gone and had a true legend. Through the darkness, you kept the fire. Never giving up, pushing higher. With a step, you conquered the pain. Scented fire for it too. You fought like a hurricane. Eternal flames burning in your soul. Defying odds, you're in control. Scented fire, fire for two. Chance to flee. A symbol of strength for all to see. Through the darkness, you kept the fire, never giving up, pushing
Welcome.
higher. With every step.
And of course, I got this one that's going to be coming out really soon. Well, this one should already be out. This one right here.
I love you, Pookie, forever. Oh, you gotta give it that fuck good. Spend all that time together.
Woke up feeling hot, time to grind. Hustle hard, can't hide my pride.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I got that one too. And then of course, this is a video that I've released. This one.
Oh, Brandon. Oh,
I love it when you dance. 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 All I need is for you to move, get up and move that body.
Got another one I'm
Make it
working
sweat.
on
I
too,
am on
besides
fire
this.
when you dance, take a trip, just so. All I need is for you to move, get up and move that body. Make it sweat. I am on fire when you dance, take a trip, just so. All I need is for you to move, get up and move that body. Make it sweat. I am on fire when you dance, take a trip, just so. All I need is for you to move, get up and move that body. Make it sweat. I am on fire when you dance, take a trip, just so.
Yeah, see, all these kinds of stuff. And what I do is if I come up with something that I really like that ends up being really good, I turn it into a song, I put it out, and that way more than just you guys get to enjoy it. I've already got stuff like on iHeartRadio and Apple iTunes. It's like everywhere now. There's a reason why if you look at my channel, that right there, and if you see that little symbol right there, it's an official artist channel. So I'm considered an official artist now. Isn't that funny? It's awesome. For some reason around this area, the thing is set off fireworks off at a wake. Why not? Why can't you set off fireworks at a wake? That's just wrong. You should be able to set fireworks off at a wake at any point in time. But yeah, I've been working on getting all of this stuff taken care of and getting published music out there and just having some fun with it. And like I said, that will come after you at some point in time. Okay. It's gonna happen. Now, I don't know how many of you guys tuned in or even watched the debate. I know a lot of you guys that are in other countries do not really give two damns about American politics, which is fine. Just absolutely fine. We don't mind if you don't give two damns about American politics. We still cover them over here in the US. So what I did is I came up with some of the stuff that was said beforehand in the debate. And that is going to be, I believe I've got that in a video file. And then I've got some of the stuff that was in, nope, that's not it. Present, share the video file. Then I've got some of the stuff that they said after the debate, which was freaking hilarious. So whenever I pulled these up, I was amazed at how things were changed. Where did it go? Thought I had it here. Did I not upload it? I didn't. So bad at this. Let me see. Where did I put it at? Downloads. I don't think I did. Damn. Maybe I did. I just put it in the wrong spot. A lot of vets. Yeah. Where did it go? Give me a second. I can pull this up. I have to open up a couple of programs, so it may lag me out for a second, but don't worry. It'll come back. It was here. And where did it go? Share. Didn't save. Huh. And it, see, undo. Undo. Nope, it won't undo it. Damn, I know I saved them, but where did I save them to? That's the question now. Now that I've uploaded them, now I don't know where I saved them to. That's awful. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Did I save it here? Oh, I did. Here we go. I did save it. Okay. Let's do this. Present, share video file. And I want to just copy this right here. Copy. Because I don't want to have it there in that space. And paste. Oh, I love having fast internet. All right. Present, share video file. There it is. And we'll go to videos, politics. And there it is.
In moments like this, I mean, he did during the State of the Union when there were protesters on the floor of the House of Representatives, and you saw him do it in the debate with Chris Wallace. I mean, we wouldn't have come away with that thinking that it was a train wreck for Trump if Biden hadn't also been there and kind of demonstrated that he wasn't being run over by the guy, but instead presenting a potentially more presidential concept.
So Evan, when we're talking, Casey's talking here about Biden, what worked for him in that moment, we could argue that moment where he's like, "Will you shut up,
it's
man?"
even better
was
than
the
that.
moment that made it for him. But he doesn't get a moment like that this time.
Yeah.
So how does he see it?
Well, in a lot of ways, debating with Trump is like what boxers say about fighting a southpaw. He's an awkward fighter. He does things that are strange. It's very hard to know how to respond to it. But if you go back and you study the way that Joe Biden does debates, if you go back 40 years, which of course is what I do, if you go back to 1972, he adapts his technique to the person he is debating. So in that first important, big.
Well, under normal circumstances, that would work. So they had all of these little back and forths, and they kept talking about how fun this is going to be, and oh yeah, it's going to be
nationally was irrelevant. It's how you get to that 270. Right now, he has a hard task because The places where he has to win are Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Michigan. He's behind in all of them. The other states are more difficult because they have larger numbers of minority voters who aren't giving him the same numbers that they gave him before. So he, in some ways, he has to pull an inside straight.
So that's what was talked about before the debate. He has a technique. Oh yeah, he has a total technique. And of course, you know, it was lots of confusion and talk, and we'll go over that. We'll go over that after that's all done. But this is where it gets really interesting. So they had their debate. They did their little walk. They did their little talk. They did their little thing, and we all saw the debate. Which I'm gonna go over it again, probably later this week. I'm gonna watch it from beginning to end, and include this all in there. So it's gonna be probably gonna be about 3 or 4. Maybe I'll do it in 2 parts. Maybe I'll do like three episodes of it or something like that. Hey, how's it going, Tammy Bugard? Dude had to watch his feet shuffle off the stage. Well, you know, it happens. You gotta go slip out for now. Thank you as always. You make me smile even when I don't want to. Let me know about the book. I will be around. That will be later this week. Just keep an eye out for the thing, and I'll probably tag you in it because I want to make sure that you get the recognition for it, Teresa. So I want to make sure that we get that up there for you. So we'll have a little bit of fun with it, and you have a good one. And then, of course, this is the very end of the debate, and the first thing that happens afterwards is amazing.
The first debate of the 2024 campaign and the earliest presidential debate ever now in the books.
Trump
and
just
in front
walks
of
off.
The voters tonight, along with Aaron Burnett, the first word on what those
They've got
voters
the
might
boom arm
make
in
of
front of
from
it, so you can
political
barely
professionals
see it,
from our
but he's
CNN
just
Flash poll and swing state
barely
focus
able
group.
to step off
We'll be talking
stage.
to surrogates, including Vice President Harris, getting fact checks from our Daniel Dale, and new reporting from inside both campaigns. With me here, CNN political commentator Scott Jennings, Kate Bedingfield, David Urban, Van Jones, Alyssa Farr.
Now, there was a lot more stuff that went on. Afterwards, I just want to make sure I don't hit a commercial. No commercial. But the first thing after all of this is
here, CNN political
amazing.
Commentator Scott Jennings, Kate Bedingfield, David Urban, Van Jones, Alyssa Farr Griffin, and Newsnight anchor Abby Phillip, and David Axelrod, and CNN chief national correspondent John King. John, let me start with you. Your thoughts.
Anderson, this was a game-changing debate in the sense that right now, as we speak, there is a deep, a wide, and a very aggressive panic in the Democratic Party. It started minutes into the debate, and
yeah, right there. This guy hits it so hard.
it continues right now. It involves party strategists, it involves elected officials, it involves fundraisers. And they're having conversations about the president's performance, which they think was dismal, which they think will hurt other people down the party in the ticket. And they're having conversations about what they should do about it. Some of those conversations include, should we go to the White House and ask the president to step aside? Other of the conversations are about, should prominent Democrats go public with that call? Because they feel this debate was so terrible. They do say in moments in the debate later, the president got better and got his footing, but then at the end, even his closing statement was a little halting. The contrast between the two candidates. Let me be clear. None of them, and a lot of Republicans, don't think Donald Trump had a great night. Donald Trump broke the fact check machine more than I can count tonight. That will be on the record as we go forward. He refused to answer some very specific and direct questions about his conduct, about January 6th and what all. So that will be dealt with out there. And sometimes there's a parallel universe between the political elites and the American people. It'd be nice to see what the voters say. But I can tell you, it started minutes in. It started with the first couple of answers, and it has continued throughout the night from a, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, to what do we do about this? And it involves very senior people in the Democratic Party, including elected officials, saying we have a problem.
Now, the girl that comes up right after him is hilarious because you can feel her wheels just spinning. Bullshit. Hey Heidi, how you doing? I love that picture. That's a beautiful picture. Michigan weather wait 5 minutes and it'll change. Oh, that's what they say everywhere. It's crazy. The next thing that they say is hilarious here.
To co-sign what John is saying, I mean, the panic that I am hearing from Democrats is not like anything that I have heard in this campaign so far. And a lot of it has to do with, first of all, there was a deep frustration about Trump's lies. I mean, he lied a lot tonight. But the
it just goes from, yeah, they're concerned, but Trump lied a lot tonight. No, he told things as he saw them. And maybe people agree with him. And maybe they see things a little bit differently than you do, CNN. But hey, here we go.
problem for Biden was that Trump was able to take sometimes incredible falsehoods and turn them into some kind of argument.
That's just like, what? What? Liar, liar, panties on fire, not not head on fire. Ladies and yes, I know. Everybody's like, prove it, Trump lies. So far, nobody can prove a single lie. Exactly. That's the best part of it. Just watching them flounder.
Whereas Biden's answers were, in a lot of cases, not coherent.
It's bad when even the Dems can agree. Yeah, none of what he said was coherent. Oh, she's still trying to make sure she still collects a paycheck. That is so true. I guess she won't be voting for Trump. Yeah, pretty obvious.
Deeply problematic that he was not able to
Deeply
take
problematic.
pretty straightforward answers.
Give any answer. Just like, oh God.
And answer them to the American public. And then also at some points, bringing things up that teed up Trump attacks.
No. Oh my God. Oh. Here's the thing. And I'm saying this in all honesty here. I said this on Friday morning. After watching the debate and going back and just sort of rewatching little bits and pieces as I was doing some editing so I could give you guys some shorts there. There was something that really stuck out to me, and I have to give like kudos to Trump on this, that whenever Biden would completely like fall flat on his face at the very onset of it, where he was like just going off in tangents that made no sense whatsoever. It was like me doing a live stream, just talking about things that make no sense whatsoever. But see, I'm not trying to run for office. I'm just trying to entertain. Trump actually sort of took the cue from what Biden might be trying to say, and sort of ran with it, and then gave like a rebuttal to whatever nonsense Joe was babbling about without actually calling him out. And Volstorm said this, that was so gracious and presidential of him. Like if you compare the two up there, which one of these people looked more presidential? And that's sort of what at the very beginning, what they were talking about is how much Trump has to work for, because, you're debating a sitting president. Sitting president's going to come off looking more presidential. He's going to have he has the inside scoop on all of this. He's going to be, it's an easy job for him to do. This is you can just pretty much roll with it. Biden acted like he was debating the president of the United States as a vice president. That's what he looked like. He looked like he was unaware of what was going on, what he was talking about. He was missing whatever little checkmark punch list he had going on. He was missing the point on it. he couldn't stay constant. Whereas Trump would make a point, he would end it, and he would say, and let me finish up by saying my opponent here is full of absolute garbage, blah, blah, blah. And here's my opinion on the question that you just asked me. Like, because he wasn't finished, but he was running out of time. And I'll point it out whenever we go over the debate. I may end up ending here a little bit and starting up a whole fresh stream. Nah, I'll just keep it going. But what I will do is I am going to take a little bit of a break and go feed my animals before they go ape shit. And then I'm going to come right back. So if you guys can give me like 5 minutes, I'm going to keep the stream going, but I've got to go feed the puppies because, well, it is that time of night and I am home alone by my little lonesome. So it's not like the wife can just jump in there and feed the puppies. So what I'm going to do is what I do like on most mornings. I'm going to give you guys a little coffee break music because it's a little bit easier that way. Just bear with it. I'm going to, it's like not even 5 minutes. So let me go feed my puppies. You guys enjoy the music and I will be right back. So stay tuned.
Morning sun, it's a brand new day. Gotta shake the sleep, gotta find my way to the kitchen where the coffee's hot. Take a little break, give it all I got. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Gonna get my cup and start anew. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Take a little break is what I gotta do. Stepping out of bed, feel the reggae beat. Shuffle to the kitchen, moving my feet. Coffee's calling, got that morning vibe. Wake up the soul, feeling so alive. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Gonna get my cup and start anew. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Take a little break is what I gotta do. On the way to the brew, take a bio break. Freshen up my mind, for goodness sake. Wash away the dreams, face the brand new light. With the coffee in hand, everything's alright. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Gonna get my cup and start anew. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Take a little break is what I gotta do. Gotta get the coffee, start a brand new day. Please get up, it's time to ride. Raise them coffee, sweet harmony. Down in the kitchen, beans are on the line. Whiz is humming to the streaming time. The aroma's rising, filling up the air. Cup of Java magic takes away the care. Waves away the care. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Gonna get my cup and start anew. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Take a little break is what I gotta do. The sun is shining, so Wiz is dancing with his coffee cup. In the morning sunlight, he's lifting up with every sip and every funky beat. Wiz is ready to take on any feat. Wiz, yeah, ready to take on any feat. Rise and brew, yeah, rise and brew. Gonna get
My balls are tingling. Yeah, my balls are tingling. Oh, no,
Oh my God.
All right, the puppies have been thoroughly satisfied. They have got their food. So they're happy. Oh yes, Sir Frank Otter. It was crazy. After the debate the other night, they may not have a choice. Oh my. Yeah. You never voted for Biden to begin with. However, the man is sick. Using him need to stop. He is a very, very ill man. Yeah. He is a very ill man. Very, very ill. I would agree 100% that he's got some, he's got some mental capacity that's missing there. But let me continue on with what they had to say afterwards here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a portion of the debate. So bear with.
So there's a real concern here tonight that there's been some real damage done that cannot be undone. Biden solidified the
This is why they
perception
wanted to
among
do it
voters,
early.
but especially among his base. They were hoping that tonight would be a game changer. They are now
As they
seeing
said at the
a
beginning,
president who is in the White House, who they do not necessarily believe can do this for another 4 years.
David Axelrod?
Look, I can't argue with either of them about how.
this is the guy that was talking right beforehand, and he was saying, you never know how Trump is going to debate because Trump is horrible, and Trump he comes out of left field and he's does these attacks and oh, you like the new video? It's a good one. He does these attacks, but this is the weird part of it.
How Democratic leaders are reacting to this poll. We said at the beginning that each person had a fundamental goal. And for Biden, that goal was to appear energetic, engaged, and look like someone who is capable of serving for another 4 years for president. That was job number one. I actually think he scored a bunch of points. I think if you just judge this on
and see, this is where you realize that as much as they try to spin, they can't spin it. They can't spin it. And I wish I would have recorded so much more. I should have just let this record for another 4 freaking hours, because the spin that came out, oh my God, was it amazing. It just was unbelievable. I don't even know if I've still got some of it. There was parts of it that I was like, I think they'll remove this as much as they'll remove some of this stuff as quickly as possible. Just because it was so bad that whenever I saw it, I was like, they're not going to let this, they're not going to let this stay. They're not going to let this stay. Let me see if I've still got it here. Oh yeah. Oh no, I've got it. Got it. But we're gonna let this guy finish because this is pretty good right here.
policy stuff. He did score a bunch of points on issues like abortion, for example, on some of the
But see, this is the part that these guys don't realize. That wasn't a score. The points that they're wanting to score on are dead issues. Well, not to be punny or anything. Those are issues that don't matter to the rest of the population. And if you really think about it, if your concern is using death as a prophylactic, then maybe you got other issues that need to be checked on, especially whenever you can't even afford your next meal. or you can't afford the house that you live in. Yes, but it's archived and online forever regardless. Yes, that is true. It is amazing to me that everyone thinking that abortion, climate change, all of these non-issues that even the left is like, yeah, we really don't care. We care more on the state level for these things, or we care more on the local level, or, I recycle my plastic. I don't care if anybody else does, because that doesn't matter to me. I mean, you can only shame somebody so much, and then whenever they tell you, I really don't care to hear it, you're about done with it. But whenever you can't afford gas to get to work, or you can't even afford gas to find a job because you can't get a job because nobody's going to hire you, where does that put you? What situation does that put you in? Are you really concerned about who you're screwing? I mean, if that's all you got left, sure, I guess. I mean, you're already telling men that they can become women, and women they can become men. Do you think we're really concerned about, if dude is going to have, an abortion? Do we really care? Maybe not. Maybe we just like, I don't think that matters to me very much. And it's like, we don't care. Too little too late 50 years ago would have made a difference. Always true. Got my dogs about to lose their crap. They must see another dog walking by. It's a day. But you can see that the left is already starting to eat their own. And whenever they won't eat their own, well, then they eat something else. I'll show you. This one got me right here. I had a big laugh, and I wish I would have recorded this because I could have done a much better job at keeping it looking good. So here we go.
So I'm not going to spend all night with you talking about the last 90 minutes when I've been watching the last 3.5 years of performance.
So the question was, because he asked her straight up front, what do you think about the president's performance, and are you a bit concerned? Oh, no.
But this was a debate that your campaign wanted. You pushed for this debate at this moment. Obviously, I mean, you can't honestly say, can you say that you are not concerned at all having watched the president's performance tonight?
I mean, that was the question. He asked it more than once. He said it a couple of times.
It was a slow start. That's obvious to everyone. I'm not going to debate that point. I'm talking about the choice in November. I'm talking about one of the most important elections in our.
Dude's even laughing.
Look at Edison Cooper. He's just like, what the fuck?
Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was the big, what in the F is she babbling about? Oh my God. 3.5 years of poor performance. Oh. Yes, it was. Oh, yes, that's exactly what happened. Ah. Oh, let's see what is this? No, I'm not going to watch that. Oh, I can't watch that either. All right, got another one. These are good. I mean, they're just these are such gold. Like they came out right after all of this.
You would be 82 at the end of your second term. What do you say to voters who have concerns about your capabilities to serve?
Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests. I aced them, both of them, as you know. We made it public. He took none. I'd like to see him take one, just one, a real easy one. Like go through the first 5 questions. He couldn't do it. But I took 2 cognitive tests. I took physical exams every year. And, you know, we knock on wood wherever we may have wood, that I'm in very good health. I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way. And I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. I think I'm in very good shape. I feel that I'm as in good a shape as I was 25, 30 years ago. Actually, I'm probably a little bit lighter, but I'm in as good a shape as I was years ago. I feel very good. I feel the same. But I was willing to take a cognitive test. And you know what? If I didn't do well, I aced them. Dr. Ronnie Jackson, who's a great guy when he was White House doctor. And then I took another one, a similar one. And one of them said they've never seen anybody ace him.
Thank you. President Biden?
You can see he is 6'5" and only 223 pounds or 235 pounds. Well, you said 6'4", 200. Well, anyway, that's it. Anyway.
It's like just right after, and this is towards the end, right after he said this guy couldn't pass a cognitive test. He's bragging about how he can hit a ball and blah, 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 and all that. Right after he says couldn't pass a cognitive test, and Biden's sitting there going, hey, this guy's an idiot. I can totally pass one. He can't even say 235 pounds. What the hell? And they said this was his strong finish. They said he started out weak, but he had a strong finish. Here's his strong finish.
Just take a look at what he says he is and take a look at what he is. Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. And but
just like, dude.
By the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do.
And this whole time is Trump, he knows his mic is muted and he's just like, and then he's going to change it to an 8. And then of course, at this point, Trump is going to say, okay, let's stop fighting like children.
Do it.
That's the biggest lie. That he's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8.
I was 6. I was 8. What is it?
Never.
But I have, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Hey,
let's
you know
not
how
act
many
like
rounds
children.
Right there. Just stop arguing like children.
President Trump,
And that was his strong finish. Is Biden going to carry his own bag? I don't know. It's just like it exactly. It is word salad. That's all it was. I've seen your swing. It's probably a sex swing. That would bite so bad. I shouldn't be saying that. That was horrible of me. That was horrible of me. Because I just like, all right. Oh, let's see. There's more. It doesn't stop. It just goes on.
Here we go. You got to watch this girl right here in the jean jacket. Watch her very closely. Now watch.
Meantime, up next, we're talking about the hottest topics of the night.
Watch the face.
Was it
Oh! She knows. Here we
You didn't know what you were looking for, but until you saw it. Oh, okay. So there was a clip that that was referenced, and wanted you guys to see it. Here we go.
If a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother. So I think this was, if a mother is in labor, I can tell you.
So if you're wondering what that is in reference to, this is Ralph Northam, the governor of Virginia, talking about abortion and their stance on it. Brandon has the launch codes. Sleep easy. Yeah, not worried about that. This is what Trump referenced whenever he referenced the discussion about even having abortion after birth. Yes, Roxanne. But that was the discussion that Biden was like, that is not true. There is no discussion of that. That's a lie. That's absolute garbage. Listen to it again as he says it.
If a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother. So I think this was.
That is exactly what he said. Yes, Roxanne. Up until after the point that the child is born, they are comfortable with doing that. But I did find next year's debate right here.
That has no sense of American democracy. President Trump. Jake, both of you know that story has been totally wiped out because when you see the sentence, it said 100% exoneration on this. So he just keeps it going. He says he ran because of Charlottesville. He didn't run because of Charlottesville. He ran because it was his last chance. That has no sense of American democracy.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to show it. It's just too funny. Oh, what is he smoking? And who is this dealer? Oh no, that is their belief. In some states, this is the belief. It is amazing to me that people are not paying enough attention to it. Ah. Nope, not doing that. Where is it? All right. Let's see if we've got it. I want to make sure. Let's see if we've got it here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Now, this will probably get me in trouble for the music, but that's okay because it'll be worth it. Here we go.
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries. I personally believe.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Oh my God. It just killed me. Okay, there's more. There's more. absolutely more, which is gonna be good. All right, so this is after the debate.
I saw in him then the same character that I see in him today. And even though he has faced unimaginable tragedies, his optimism is undaunted. His strength is unshakable. His hope is undeterred. I saw in
Yes, it does, Taz. I know. That's why I'm pointing it out. That's why I pointed it out, is because it goes against everything that not only God, but decent human beings believe. And these are the kinds of things that you have to point out to the left. Here we go. More Joe.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? Why?
That's all they got? That's all they got? Like, Joe couldn't even speak for himself? Oh. Oh, we got more. Is he crying? Yes, he was crying. Oh, and here comes the kindergarten teacher. It's gerbil in Joe's head slots. Oh, this next one is hilarious.
Move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we can do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look,
Yes. That's exactly what he said. You recited almost all of your ABCs. It's the snips of white school children. Oh, that's so cold. That's so cold. But funny. Oh, that just makes me laugh. I'm sorry. Here's another one.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
That was 2 minutes in. No, you're not. No, that is something that I think anybody that believes in God, a higher power, any sort of normal societal anything, they find that is abhorrent. Yes, as you should. Not for Biden. I do feel sorry for him. I watched your mother with dementia. These people need to be charged with elder abuse. Agreed. I 100% agree with you, D. Robertson, on that. That is such beat Medicare, huh? Yeah. Get ready, mumble. No apologies necessary. You weren't pushing God on anyone. No, you were just. And here's the thing. I've talked about religion. I've talked about cults. Now, I may not be a believer in Jesus, but I'm still a big, firm believer in God. If you watch any of my old streams, you'll know my feelings on that. But other than that, don't even worry about stuff like that. And there's been people that come on and praise be to God, praise be to Jesus, all that kind of neat stuff. You know what? I still don't get worried about it. I really don't. My channel, as much as non-religious as it is, I just avoid cult behavior. Try to. Not always, but I try to. Now I'm going to show you some happiness, but I can't play the music. I really want to play the music, but I can't. So I'm going to have to pick some special music for you guys. So bear with me while I get some good music here for you. Give me a second. I will find one. Here we go. Here we go. So we're going to play some music for you because we can. Let me make sure my volume is up on it. Get some music, get some volume, and here we go. Yeah, that was fun. Cha cha cha. No, it was some music that would have got me copyright stricken. So I had to put my music in there. That was pretty good though. I like that one. That was one of my favorites. Yes, you asked me what kind of stuff I cover. Not all just about a religion. It's not all about religion. It's not all about politics. It's not all about any one thing in particular. Border collies are awesome. They are. I believe in something, and if someone gets offended because of someone else's religion, then that is them issue. Exactly. Exactly. I thought you would like that. My channel, we like to keep it somewhat clean. Well, as much as we can. Speaking of clean living, cheers to all. It is Saturday, and the wife is at a ball game with my brother-in-law and the kids and sister-in-law. They're having a good time. They keep sending me updated pictures of them waving and having a good time, and I keep sending them pictures of an unhappy face. No, I don't. No, it's a beautiful thing that I have such a great chat, a great group of people that come and hang out and share with me all of the silliness and all the stupidity that I can possibly throw at them in one stream. It seems like there's never enough time to throw enough bullshit at you guys, because I can go from one topic to the next and end up making you scratch your head and go, what in the hell did he just say? And what was he talking about? Somewhat clean? Who do you think you're fooling? Bad luck. Shame on you. I'm always, well, somewhat clean. Who do you think you're fooling? That to me sounds like a song. So I think we need to create a song for that. What does chat say? Give me a 1 in the chat if you think we need to create a song out of that one. Because I think that's going to be a good one. Let's get that thing down into a song. These are some bullshit that you would have to stream 24/7. I know. I would have to do this for quite 24 hours. There's some bullshit, so much bullshit you'd have to stream for 21/7. Exactly. All right, let's do this. Let's get a I'm not doing that. Let's get a let's see, somewhat clean. Who do you think you're fooling? Somewhat clean. Somewhat clean. Somewhat clean and we'll put it somewhat clean and sober. Someone who do you think you are fooling? Yeah, let's do that. Fooling with a question mark. Who do you think you're fooling? Somewhat clean and sober. Who do you think you are fooling? We're going to do this as custom. And let's see. What do we want? What do we want? Try very hard to never offend anybody. Yeah. And I mean, if people get offended, then that happens. Hey, Puffer P, how you doing? Good time to see you. Long time no see. How you been doing? All right, let's see. We're going to do this in somewhat clean and sober. Who do you think you're fooling? And we are going to go a blues song. Now we're not gonna do it just blues. Let's see. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Delta blues song about. There we go. Delta blues song about somewhat clean and sober. Who do you think you're fooling? Let's do that. Sorry, summer and end of school came. Sweetheart, I understand. Trust me, Puffer P. I completely understand this outlook on it. Because this is something that I explained to somebody else was, if you see your numbers go down of views and watch hours and all this kind of stuff, and this is whenever all the drama starts with channels. I said, stop listening to that and just continue creating good content. If you're looking at your numbers and you're worried about it, this is the worst time to look at it because everyone has, just like she said, just like Puffer P said, they have school, they have all kinds of things going on. There's summer, there's people that want to do vacations, and they just don't want to, they just don't have time to come in and enjoy. But if you're doing good stuff, then they're going to stick around. They'll come back and catch you whenever they can. That's the beauty of this. All right, here we go. This is what we got.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side.
Damn.
You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep that distance, cause they've seen this before.
We hadn't heard the next one yet.
You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting
Wait
more.
until you hear where I go with it.
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
All right, so we got that one, and then we've got number 2. Let's see what number 2 sounds like, because you like this one. I agree, that one's pretty damn good. Let's hear what the second one sounds like.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face.
Oh, the lyrics are absolutely wonderful. But the best part is I can take this now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo this. I'm going to reuse the prompt, and we're going to change the music to it. We're going to add some stuff in there to make it even better. So this is, yeah, both of you guys like this right here. So what we're going to do is we are going to change this up here just a little bit. We are going to go with blues. And then we're going to add in a little bit of acoustic, blues, acoustic. And we're going to put in, okay. Let's see. Chicago blues. All right. So we got a little bit of the Chi-Town blues that are going to happen in there. This is going to change up the tempo just a little bit. It should give it a little bit of a different flavor to it. And then we're going to put in a sultry female voice. All right. Now, this is where the true talent comes in right here. Because as we have a verse, we are going to put in this little tab right here. Now, you guys pay attention because I'm teaching you how to write some stuff that's going to be amazing. We're going to get blues, acoustic, and we're going to put in right bass. Chicago blues. Yeah, we need the upright bass in there. We're going to put in melodic guitar, instrumental. Melodic guitar, instrumental, and then we're going to give it a verse. Verse 2, we end there, and we're going to do this little number, which we're going to give it a hook. All right, see what I'm doing here? Then we've got a bridge. We got a bridge that happens, verse 3, and then we are going to come in here, and we are going to put in a key change. Melodic instrumental. And then we are going to put in key change, melodic instrumental, and then we're got a chorus. We're going to put in here because it needs it, a big finish. All right. So there's a reason why I put these things in there, and you're about to see magic happen. Just keep watching. Night, Ella. You have a wonderful day. Oh, and I can turn around and change this into a send it like Stevie Ray Vaughan. No, this won't be Stevie Ray. This is going to be more of the Chicago blues. Stevie Ray was more of the what do you call that? There's a specific kind. There you got different blues that came out of Houston. It was sort of a mishmash of stuff that predated it. But listen to this.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story.
Don't like it.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side.
I like this one.
You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story
That's more of the
of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
Yeah, that's right.
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
Baby.
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Who you think you're fooling?
Yeah,
We
electric
can all
blues.
see your
Similar with
scars,
Tinsley Ellis.
pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror,
Yeah, this is a good one. I like this. I'm gonna
laughing
keep
in
this
your
one.
face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race.
Wait till you hear the next one.
Friends think you're fooling.
Next one's even gonna be better. You ready?
Bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You
Oh,
say
yeah.
you're doing
Muddy
better,
Waters is awesome.
but I'm not buying at all. Oh, a bottle on the table. A bottle on the table, a line on the side.
That's
You
good.
say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. You think you're fooling. We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
need to get a little bit of sax in there.
but you're still in that race. You think you're fooling. We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
I love that, guys.
Those demons in the mirror,
Yeah, this is a good one.
they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
No, Winehouse. It'd be Winehouse right here. Courtney Love couldn't sing it. Winehouse couldn't sing this.
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars.
Let's see what we got. No saxophone.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're cleaning.
No, that one. All right, we're going to change the voice here.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together.
This is a good one. It's all right.
But you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race.
Got more.
Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling?
I can play that.
We can all see your scars, pretending you're together.
I can probably play that.
Falling apart.
Too much distortion in the background. That's a little closer.
Bottle on the table, a line on the side.
I like
Say
it.
you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. There's demons in the mirror, They're laughing in your face. Say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, 'cause they've seen this before. Say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
Ah, yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Lower octave for a guy's voice.
Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face.
Let's try this one. I like that.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling?
Nah, that one doesn't work.
All see.
That one doesn't work at all. But I'm liking our selection here. That one.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and
Really? I
sober,
don't know what the hell that was.
but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race.
You have to list them all.
Friends,
We'll
they
narrow
keep
it
their
down.
distance, 'cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars.
One.
Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
Three. Right, we're gonna do 4 of these.
Who you think you're fooling?
George.
We can all see your scars.
We'll get
Pretending you're
we'll do 4 of them.
together,
You guys
but
gonna
you're
choose
falling
between the 4.
apart.
All right. Yeah, the words are awesome. We're gonna keep the words. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, we're going to go down here, and I think we're going to number these so that way we can keep track. So we're going to, damn it. Let's see. we're going to number these so that way we can keep track of these. Give me a second, and we're going to hit edit details, and we're going to name this Who You Think You're Fooling 1. All right. Submit. And we're going to go down here. We're going to name this one 2. Edit details. We're going to name this 2. Submit. And we're going to give it number 3 right here. And I'm not doing these in order, so you're going to have to choose between the first, second, third, fourth one that I use. Edit details. Well, this one, I think that was 3 that I needed to name that one. 3, and then 4. Edit details. This one 4. And we're going to go to number 5. Edit details. Number 5. Oops, 5. Submit. And we're going to go down here to 6. Edit details. Name this one 6. And let's see, we're going to get, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play while you're listening to that, we're going to play number 3 because it didn't get a check mark next to it. So we got 1, and this is going to be the second one. So you heard the first one. This is the second one. Just keep listening.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who think you fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, 'cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
Nice. I love it.
Who you think you fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race.
All right, so we're doing these in a very specific order. That was number 3. So we did 1. That was number 3. And we're moving on to number 6 now. So we're going to go here to number 6.
Bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying at all. Oh, a bottle on the table, a light on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying at all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
All right. So that one there is number 6. Here's number 7.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall.
I know that feeling.
You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying at all.
All right, so we got 1, 3, 6, and 7. 7 is the last one. We'll start the poll here. By the time this, whenever this song ends, you'll have a chance to throw your vote in there. 1,
those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
all right, so we've got 1, 3, and 1, 3, 6, and 7, and the poll is ending now. Boom. Let's see what we got. Looks like number 7 is at 62%. That was my selection also. I thought 7 was pretty damn awesome out of that bunch right there. And number 1 was coming in at 25%, and number 3 was at 12%. All right, we're not done because we've got more. Those were the ones. So number 7 got it, and we're going to remove, let's see, number 1. And we're going to delete that one entirely. Trash. There we go. And we got rid of number 1. We're going to get rid of number 3. Move to trash. And we're going to get rid of number 6. Move to trash. Boom. All right. We got number 7. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 2. Let's see. Let's finish out our thumbs that didn't get 1, which is going to be 8. And we'll do, let's see, we'll do 2, 8, and 10. Yeah, we'll do 2, 8, and 10 next. So here we go with number 2. Number 2.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, 'cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? Well, we can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
Oh, yeah.
Who you think you're fooling? Well, we can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
All right, so that was 2, and here comes 8.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide?
Mozart, I love
Your
it.
eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall.
I've got some old
You
stuff
say you're
that's done on
doing
a
better,
E3 cast
but
or a
I'm
little
not
Casio
buying it
keyboard
all.
from
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretend you know you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're so clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, 'cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
All right, that was number 8. Listen to number 10.
table, the line on the side. You say you're clean and sober.
Whenever this song ends,
but who you
we
trying
will
to hide?
change it up
Your
to
eyes, they tell a story. A
another
night
grouping.
you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean
Oh, yeah.
now,
Everybody,
but
put in your
you're
votes
still
now.
in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
That's right, guys. That is exactly what happens.
Who you think you fooling? We can all see your scars. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Whose do you think you're fooling?
We gotta have a vote
we can
here.
all see your scars.
Come on.
Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
Oh, Charlie Pride. Yeah, I can see that. Captain Kern.
Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race.
Wasn't expecting that.
Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
Wow, that's better than I thought it would be. Hate it. There you go. And in the poll, boom, there is the poll being ended. Doggone it. All right, let's see what our poll ended up being. It is best was number 2. All right, number 2 it is. It was the first one of the bunch. And then it was 10 got 22%, 8 got 22%, and more than one were good was 11%. We only had 9 votes out of 16, 14 of you people, 13 of you, 12, 11, 10. Wow, you guys, the numbers just keep dropping. All right. We are only halfway there. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove number 10 from that one as getting removed. And number 8 is getting removed. Boom. 8 is gone. Removed. Delicious. All right. Let's see. We've got 4, which we're going to, that's going to go into the second round. Or is that right? No, 7 is going to the second round. So next one, it's going to be 4, 5, and 9. All right. 4, 5, and 9. Write that down so I don't forget. 4, 5, and 9. All right, here we go. Number 4.
A bottle on a table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face.
All right, have a good
You say
time.
you're
Paula.
somewhat clean now,
We'll see you soon.
but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race.
All right, number 5.
Bottle on the table,
This is
a
getting
line
harder.
on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. You think you're fooling. We can all see your scars,
Come on.
pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face. You say you're clean and sober,
Looks like the Braves won tonight.
but you're still in that race. You think you're fooling. We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the
I love it.
mirror,
Broke a drumstick.
they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend, but you keep wanting more.
So this is the number 5. One before it was number 4.
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Pretending you're together, but you're falling apart.
Oh, yeah. All right, this is number 9.
Bottle on the table, a line on the side.
Damn, this is going to be a rough competition here. Oof.
Who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they
That's
tell
why I
a
also put an
story.
extra one in there. That's 2 or more or
Nights you
better.
can't
If
recall.
you found more than one of them better,
You say you're doing
we'll
better,
keep all of them in there.
but I'm
for the
not
next
buying it all.
So this is number
Who
9.
you think you fooling? We can all see your
Find
scars.
more than one good. Put it down there. 2 or more or better, and we'll keep all 3 of them. I like all 3 of them
Demons in the mirror,
It is up to you guys.
they're laughing in your face. You say you're somewhat clean now, but you're still in that race. Friends, they keep their distance, 'cause they've seen this before. You say you're on the mend.
First one was 4. The second one was 5. The last one was 9. Right here. 9.
Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. Those demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face.
Yeah, more
Say
than
you're
one. Just
somewhat
look for the
clean
last
now,
one there.
but you're still in that race.
All right. That is that right there. And we are going to see right about now what our end poll is. Wow. That was like a domination of 9. Everyone voted for 9. Okay. So we've got a clear winner on that one. Damn. All right. So we're going to have to get rid of number 5 here. We're going to delete that off of there. Number 5 is, I'm going to hang on to that one because I actually like number 5, but I'm going to hang on to it because I'm going to overrule all you bastards on it. But I'm going to definitely remove number 4 here. Number 4 is moved to trash. Number 4, 5, and 9. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. And we're going to play all 4 of them in short bursts here. So you're going to be able to, all of these were winners. All of these were the winners. So we're going to play them in short bursts, and I'm going to make sure that I get my poll up ahead of time. So that way I don't have to put this in here, but it's going to be, let's see, we got 2, 7, 9, and 5. 2, 7, 5, 9, and 5. Ooh, here we go. Start a poll 2, 7, 5, and 9. Best is going to be 2. Best 2, 7, 5, and 9. And wait until we get to the last one. We're going to start with the last one first. So remember this one. Some of you guys just got it.
Bottle on the table,
So that's your 2.
a line on the side. Say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide?
So that's number 2. Now we're going to 7.
table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide?
All right, now we got number 5.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. You think you're fooling. We can all see your scars.
All right, and we got number 2.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober.
Here we go. Put in your
But
votes.
who you trying to hide?
Those are coming off. Oh,
Your
nice.
eyes, they
First
tell a
lady.
story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? When we can all see your scars.
So that was 2. This is 5.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. You think you're fooling. We can all see your scars.
All right, 7. Oh, that's why we do this. Make it right, because you never know. I may override and end up adding an extra one in there. So vote the one you like the best.
A bottle on the table, a line on the side. You say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but
All right, and that was that one. That was 7, and here is 9.
Bottle on the table, a line on the side. Say you're clean and sober, but who you trying to hide? Your eyes, they tell a story of nights you can't recall. You say you're doing better, but I'm not buying it all. Who you think you're fooling? We can all see your scars, pretending you're together, but you're falling apart. There's demons in the mirror, they're laughing in your face.
All right, and I am going to stop this poll in 3, 2, 1, and the poll. Boom. Wow, look at that. 5 and 9 topped for it right there. 5 and 9. Guess what? I'm keeping both of them. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, number 7, you are gone. Be later. And number 2, you are gone. Move to the ashes. There's the 2 that we're keeping, and those will be on the awesome sauce. Yeah. So what'll happen is whenever I do release this on the album, both of them will be there. It'll just be the same song. That poll is not correct. 7 is fabulous. 7 was fabulous. I loved it also. But we are going to keep 5 9. This is for the crowd. This is for the audience. No. Who else, lady? If you want me to keep 7, show your bobs. I'm just kidding. No, don't do that. I'm just giving you a hard time. Just giving you a hard time. We press used to voting on music. We do it every year at Eurovision. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Bring it back. It's a wild card. Bring it back. It's a wild card. All right. I'll bring it back for you just because I love you guys so much. I mean, and we'll find number 7 there. We'll find number 7. I did enjoy it also. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I got you guys. It'll take me a minute to figure it out. I've got the whole crew is going to be rolling back here in about 15 minutes, which means it's going to get crazy loud. Kids are going to be slamming in here. They're going to be wanting to go to sleep. I'm going to be kicked out of my space. I'm going to have to go like socialize with the family. I love socializing with the family. But I'm going to actually have to go spend a little bit of time. But I know that the kids are going to be kicking me out of here. And I think you guys are damned awesome. If you like this stuff, make sure you hit the thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. I'm gonna try to do some of these, if not on a weekly, I'll do it on a monthly basis of just giving you an update of what I'm working on for the next week. So as you know, for this week we've got a little bit more of the Sarah Boone. We're going to do some of the dramatic readings on Monday. Tuesday, we're going to probably do some of the Sav sit craziness, just some of those weird, crazy court cases that come out. Wednesday, going to be some story time, which means that we're gonna probably pull out like just an interesting story that we like and read through those. Thursday, I'm open for something. We'll see how things work out. Friday, of course, as always, I usually don't stream, and if I do, it's going to be a short stream because there's always Friday Night Live, which you just can't absolutely miss at all, no matter what, because it's just like one of the greatest times on Fridays. It's going to be great. We went from the tonsil twins to dementia twins. Yes, we did. Of course, as politics come in, some of these things will switch around. Looks like Saturday going to have, updates if I can possibly do them. If not, then you probably won't see a stream, but if I'm able to, I'll jump in, do a shorter version of what I did tonight. Just giving you guys some updates of what we've got going on, things that we covered throughout the week. And of course, Sundays are going to be Sunday Spice. We reserve it for those Sunday nights where we just have an absolute blast, have a good time hanging out, reading some stories, telling some stories. You guys choose it. This week's story is going to be crazy. This week's story, which I've got to work on later on tonight, it's something about a boggy campsite at the pyramids with fish swimming upstream, a couple of BJs, and a mug of beer. Going to be some otters, some Conity, some king or queen thriller, and a Moorish candles nightmare. You guys are crazy. So that's what we got going on tomorrow. Make sure that you've hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got your notification bell turned on. If you're not getting notifications, well, damn it, that's just the way that the cookie crumbles, and I have no say so in that. I had a good time tonight. You guys are a wonderful crowd. Know that we've got some good stuff coming up this next upcoming week, and I will see you guys in the weirdness, because that's where I exist, in the absolute weirdness. Peace, y'all. Peace.
Oh.